Alright guys, so we just pulled into our campsite. I'm going to show you how to hook up the sewer hose to your Little Guy Max or any other RV for that matter. They're all pretty much the same.
Along these roads we roam, we find adventure through traveling, camping, boondocking, and exploring.
First and foremost, PPE, personal protective equipment. There's a lot of germs and nasty stuff when you're dealing with sewers, so always wear this. Okay, so this is called the elbow. You want to put the elbow in the receptacle first. This is threaded as well as this, so we'll just put this in there and rotate it so that it locks in nice and tight. It's not going anywhere. Okay, next thing is our hose. Now, I clamp this hose together so that there's no spillages inside my bucket. So now what we do is we take this end here and connect it to the elbow. Perfect. Okay, so we weren't quite long enough, so I'm gonna have to use an extender. There we go. Now for the tricky part. You always want to make sure your black tank and your gray tank are closed. Don't want to open this up if one of those are open, because if there's anything in there, it's waiting right here for you. So now what I try to do is I try to open this cap while keeping this hose underneath to catch any drips or spillage that might be there. Now this can be difficult because this cap is tight for a reason. Now we're almost done, but we need gravity to help us get everything down into the receiver there. So in this case, we have some brackets that we use that elevate the hose and get it to where gravity pulls everything down. Let me get that. Now that we've got this set, we have gravity helping us feed right into the receptacle. We should be good to go. Now, when I need to dump, I'm going to come back and film this so you can see exactly how we dump. If you're just doing this at a dump site and you're not camping, it's the same exact process, except you don't really need these brackets to hold everything. All right, when dumping your tanks, you want to dump the black tank first, followed by the gray. This way the gray will flush out all the contents of the black in the hose. So let's get this started. Close the black, and now let's flush with the gray. Now, very important, always remember to close the gray valve afterwards. If you forget to close one of these valves, next time you use it, everything's waiting right here. And when you remove this cap, it's all coming out. All right, so now let's talk about removing our hose. What we're gonna do is we're gonna unhook this and tilt it down to catch as much as the drainage as possible. Okay, so now we're gonna use gravity again. We're gonna lift this hose up in the air and let everything drain into the receptacle. I like to connect both ends of these tubes so nothing drains out. Now I use a mixture of bleach and water to spray on the elbow just to sanitize as much of it as possible. All right, everybody, well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Follow these rules. It's nice and simple, nothing to be afraid of. If you have any questions or any tips, or if you can tell me maybe how I can do it a little bit better, please feel free to leave your comments below. Bye.